Don't break my heart before I give it to you. Don't tell me no before I ask you to. Don't say it doesn't fit before you try it on. There's too much to lose to be wrong. And it feels like there's something here, but I wanna see it before it disappears. And if there's something real between me and you, well, are we both open to all these possibilities? So many little possibilities right in front of us, close enough to touch, but far enough to have some time to see all these possibilities. Whoa, these possibilities are written in the stars. We are who we are, baby, and I can't help but think that possibly there's possibilities.
For my plan of action, my first step was to compile a group of my friends and research how much plastic bottles they used in a month. My second step was to go out and buy the water bottles, but we all ended up using our own. My third step was to record how much times we used the reusable bottles in the month of March and April. My fourth step was to compose all the data, and then my fifth step is to make my MVP.
Feels like there's something more than those crazy little crushes I felt before. When you move in closer, I can feel the rush, and now we're so close we can touch all these possibilities. So many little possibilities right in front of us, close enough to touch, but far enough to have some time to see all these possibilities. Whoa, these possibilities are written in the stars. We are who we are, baby, and I can't help but think that possibly there's possibilities. Do you hear me? I'm talking to you across the water, across the deep blue ocean, under the open sky. Oh my, baby, I'm trying.
Boy, I hear you in my dreams. I feel you whisper across the sea. I keep you with me in my heart. You make it easier when life gets hard.
Lucky I'm in love with my best friend. Lucky to have been where I have been. Lucky to be coming home again.
They don't know how long it takes waiting for a love like this. Every time we say goodbye, I wish we had one more kiss. I'll wait for you, I promise
the sea to an island where we'll meet. You'll hear the music, feel the air. I'll put a flower in your hair.
Golden breezes through the trees move so pretty. You're all I see as the world keeps spinning round. You hold me right here, right now.
Two successes that I had with this project was one, the people that I needed for my group to switch from plastic to non-plastic, because I thought this was going to be hard, but I ended up just using a group of my friends. And another thing that was easy, or that came easy, was the communication between me and my group, because communication was very important because I needed all the information to compile it into charts. One barrier that occurred while I was doing my final project was only getting some information on how much each person drank over the breaks, because they were having so much fun that they forgot to text me. So yeah, that was one barrier. And a second barrier that occurred was buying the water bottles, because I was going to buy each person a water bottle and pass it out, but we all ended up using our own. So yeah. On a scale of 1 to 10, I think me making a difference was a 5. I accomplished my goal of reducing the amount of plastic bottles in landfills, but I feel like I could have done more. My overall thoughts on making a difference are pretty positive. My goals for this project were to reduce the amount of plastic bottles in landfills, and I accomplished this goal. But not only did I do that, but I also saved money and impacted others to use reusable water bottles.